people like me have to be more vocal, more visible, more out there to talk about this stuff in a way that creates a safe space for others like me to do the same. And I found that. I've observed behavior. So, I mean, it's not that I walk around in the office with a flag or have, I'm not visibly that way. For one thing, I don't have an office anymore. So, so it'd be kind of complicated to do that.
I've seen your new office.
Yes, I know. Yeah. So, but what I do is that I speak often. I'm out there. I'm on panels, probably monthly, talking about. And the other thing I raise is the issue around the fact that there's a 70% unemployment rate for people with disabilities. That's unacceptable. That's a tent that's too small for a big part of our economy, our society. We can't tolerate that. And it's the same in the LGBTQ community. To somehow decide that somebody is not able to do a job because of who they are, completely unacceptable. Right. And men like me have to take a very visible role around it. Otherwise, people don't know.
As an ally, building relationships with members in the community and having some candid and open and courageous conversations with members in the community is really important as well, because, I get really awkward around some of the language. Sometimes I'm not sure. And I also, realize, so, being a visible minority, I also know that I live a very specific experience, right? And I know the people who connect most with my lived experience are those who've lived a similar experience. And so I also understand from that perspective that I cannot understand the experience of an LGBTQ. I can try my best to empathize and learn. And that's where I come from. And so when I'm having these conversations, I think I'm very respectfully curious in the questions that I have. And I do defer a lot, even from an organizational perspective when we're working on policies or how we want to move things forward. I really defer to members of the community. And at an individual level also, I think there's this whole piece around coming out in the workplace and when people are ready and when they come out. And what I've learned on this journey is that you may come out once, but then there's this multiple other times throughout your career that you're coming out or in the workplace that you're coming out, whether it be with a new boss or a new team member. And it may be small little things of, you may have came out, but you never really started talking about your personal relationships in the workplace. And so what I've learned from my friends and colleagues in this space is allowing the individual who is a member of that community to sort of dictate their journey in coming out and not always speaking for them and assuming that they're ready to have conversations in public about particular things. So I think it's really those honest conversations that are really important to understanding each other.